Hey guys, it's Simmer's Talk and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we're going to be building a base game starter. And this is going to be the first video where I actually furnish a home. And yeah, I have furnished a home on my live stream and such, but of course if you don't watch those, you would never see that. So this is going to be the first home that I actually fully furnish. And it was, the shape that I have right now was basically what I went with, except for that little tower shape in front of the one bump out. I changed that up towards the end just because I didn't like the way it looked with this house. And I almost used Seasons columns, but I didn't. And then here I am raising the foundation and also making a little area for where the car can be parked. And around that I put hedges so that it would look a little bit more blocked in and everything. And here I changed that little bump out to look a little bit different, and then I was fixing the roof to make the roof look better. And then this is when I added the porch and our stairs, and I just went for a more white wood theme. I just wanted to look like a basic suburban house. I went for a sage green as far as the outside color. And then here I am putting the driveway, and I used this stonish pattern. I did want to go with a flooring type, but then I decided it just looked too blocky. That's usually my case and my problem when I do flooring outside. That's something I used to do. I just don't do it anymore just because of the way it looks. But I was taking a little break, but then I added this bird bath and our trees, and I like that oak tree in the background because it adds a little shading over the carport and everything. And this is the color siding we went with. I didn't go with this pattern specifically because I didn't like the brick, but I also added the spandrel, and I was deciding between using a black roof type and a red roof type, and I decided to go and be different and use the red one, but you guys can always change that if you don't like the way it looks or anything. And I saved doing my windows for last, and I don't know why I did. I don't know. It just happened. But this is how I usually outline my any type of driveway or sidewalk. I'll usually use some type of plant and then use some outdoor light in between to just kind of give it that, a little bit more of an outline and a walkway for the Sims to follow. And then here I am searching through debug to find a car to use as decoration. I went with this black truck. The cars are not usable. They're just for decoration. You usually see them drive by your Sims house or something. Those are the cars that they give us, but they're not usable. They're just decoration. And then I added the windows finally, and this little vent on top of the roof. And I was doing the outside windows, and that's not usually something I do first, only because I usually do my floor plan, which is what I'm doing now, and then do my walls so that there's no walls in between any windows or anything, splitting a window or anything. And then I placed the doors, and then here I am saving because, Sims 4, it's a great game, but it does crash a lot. And then as I'm designing, I went for this floor that I always use when it comes to base game builds or just builds in general, just because it gives off variety of tones of, that certain color that you're choosing. But I went for a dark blue for the bedroom, and then I went for this tile color in the bathroom. I went for a lighter blue in the living room and kitchen, only because I felt like it was more neutral, and I would have used the sage green, but we used the sage green siding outside, so I felt like that would have been too much. But I added this little plaid bed, and I put it against the corner, but you guys can always put it in the middle. It should still work, and Sims should still be able to woohoo on it and everything. And then I went ahead and also added a mirror. There wasn't much I could add in this space, so to speak, so I was just doing the best I could with what I had. And then I also added a rug, and I thought it looked cute and it fit the area nicely, and it really tied in the bedroom together. And I would see like a male sim living here, or just like a single sim in general, or maybe a couple, you know, maybe a couple lives here. And I did try my best to make this house a starter. Mind you, it is 22,000, so it's not quite a starter, but it is depending on how many sims you do have in your family. Of course, there's a couple things you can get rid of. You can also just make it unfurnished to begin with. And then, but with the kitchen counters and everything, you know, they were a bit more on the expensive side, and it was hard to choose out like a cheap fridge without it looking ugly. Because, you know, EA has some ugly looking base game cheap fridges, but this fridge looked alright, and I went for an island counter instead of doing like a dining table area, only because I wasn't liking what we had. You know, I could have went for like a different design, but altogether I just felt like the island suited the area better. And plus the bar stools and everything looked cute and everything. The tile in the bathroom is also like one of my favorite tiles to use. And I use these silver bar stool chairs that I think are adorable, and a little fruit bowl to kind of tie in the area a little bit more. I think I moved the sink over there, and I placed a microwave in that area where the sink was. And then I'm just tying in the build together. I added a couch and a rug, and I didn't add a TV because I knew that would have taken off way too much money. So here I am making fake pillows, and yes, the couch still works. Sims don't see those items as anything in the way. And yeah, if you guys want to add a TV, if your sim has more money, they can. And this build's completely base game, so make sure to leave a like and comment if you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.